Hello YouTube, we're going to make another little chisel from a 1/2 inch wrench. True craft. This is just approximate, but I want to show a little more detail how I made the big one. This was brazed on my stove one time for a handle, that's why you see the brazing. Come down here as far as we can, we're going to cut it off straight this way. We'll always leave our line and grind to it, so this is going to be approximate. We'll probably cut, about that high. Okay, and then when this goes up right here, we'll cut out here and leave this mark. Like right here, we'll leave this mark. And you notice how the wrench curves on these because it's angled? We didn't probably show it in good enough detail before, but we'll take our Dremel, we'll grind this back a little more in here. Don't want to erase my marker, so it looks better, because you can tell it's lopsided, this curve. So that's how we do that. And then the other end's whatever angle you want. We'll probably grind this writing off. Kind of weird, that plating in there like that. But we want both sides beveled on this. You notice this wrench is not really exactly straight. We're probably going to heat it and bend it a little bit. It's not exactly straight, as you can tell. See that? So we'll cut it like this. We'll cut it back in here somewhere. I doubt we'll ever need to use that. We got more than enough 1/2 inch wrenches, but nope, that's what we're gonna do. See, like this side, you can really see it. See how that curves? So say we chopped it up here and chopped it about here. We're gonna grind this back to match that. This side was kind of hard to see though. It said always leave your line. When you cut away from your line, like here. Cut it to very minimum. It won't be a whole lot to hit with your hammer, but it's going to be a small chisel for small work. These old wrenches, might as well make something out of them. I used to have a lot more. I gave away a bunch over the years. I wish I had them now. I'd be welding them together and making artwork out of them. Okay, enough talk. Let's go to work. That way we don't have to show as much, because you already seen a video on making a big one. Then real quick preview. We'll show this in a little more detail. This is a little 7mm good wrench. It won't focus. Just simple. We'll talk about that later. So let's go to work. Okay, this is my rough cut, and I don't think I took too much off here. I think I left too much here. Okay, now we're going to start shaping this with our Dremel stones to get that circle or arc, curve. There you go, curve the same. And we'll just guess on that. It doesn't have to be perfect, and we're just leaving this for now till we get ready to do that. We just wanted to get back inside. It's pretty chilly outside. It's only about 25 degrees, so we want to get... That's just a rough cut up here. We don't have a big bench grinder. We'll just take our 4.5 inch grinder, make it level, then we'll take it to the disc sander or belt sander to get it squared with this. So that's why we always leave, a little extra. Better take, because you might cut it crooked like this way. You never know what you're doing when you're out there. You're cold, you want to get it done, you got goggles on, which you can't, I wear glasses, you can't see with them and goggles. There you go. We'll bring you back when we do a little more Dremel work. Now it's set here in the chair and work. This is part of the arts and crafts part of it. So, enough talk. I thought I'd put a little more detail on this part doing this wrench. I kind of like these raised wrenches like this. I don't know why. I used them when I was a kid. That's probably why. Okay, this is good enough for a tool. And I take my diamond bit, let's say, and rough it up, kind of match the texture of the wrench. I think I'm going to start calling these little ones Jimmy bars. Name it after me. You ever notice in the old movies, when somebody gets, gas station gets robbed, it's always Jimmy did it? You ever notice that? He's always the thief. Yeah, think about it. I can quote you all kinds of movies where Jimmy did it. He ran over the old guy and killed him in the car. He robbed the gas station. The door was jimmied. Some of you in the comments thought it was funny in one of my last videos. You know who you are. So is that a burglary tool? No, no, and no. I gotta put that disclaimer in there. I know it's just all in fun, but still. No, these aren't burglary tools. There, I'll say it in each video. Don't get the idea. Think about it. You gotta jimmy something apart. There you go. It's gonna be, these little ones are gonna be called jimmy tools. Okay, we're not gonna show you how we make this because we showed more of that on the big wrench. So we want to put more detail how we do this. We'll buff it up with all our abrasive discs. We're not gonna use no chrome polish. We're just gonna use the abrasive wheels because they don't make this look good enough. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna chop this off. We'll turn that into a chisel. We're deciding if we want 1 edge or 2 edge. Depends on how bad that really is crooked right there. We'll see. Whether it's going to be double edge like a regular chisel or one side like a wood chisel. I think this might be like a wood chisel. You can do more stuff with it. You got that angle advantage. You might want to chop into some wood. You don't have a wood chisel, so stay tuned. I would say less talk, more work. Okay, we are done. I measured this and forgot it as soon as I did. It's about 4.5 inches long. I did have to put something on the bottom because this wrench is oval shaped, so in order to get any kind of edge we did have to do that, but this one's longer. See that? Like I said, but if you're in a space where you have to lift up like this, you're still going to get under something to chop on it or get under it. So it is nice that it's pretty thin all the way back. I don't remember this name, what stores sold them, so maybe somebody out there knows. This is just under 3 inches. And I don't know why this won't show up. It's a good wrench. GM good wrench. There. Maybe that'll work. How many people have ever used a 7mm? I know 8mm on a lot of small engines. Lawnmowers. Taiwan. I probably shouldn't have done it, but oh well. This is doubled. And you can get it in places. A mini Jimmy bar. That's what I'm going to call them. Little Jimmy bar. It'll even be in the name of the video. I'm taking it over. Oh, just want to be unique and different. And it is a little pry bar slash chisel. But I think you see now what I showed you before. You have to correct that and make that curved. It's not perfect. It's hard to do on the belt sander or the disc sander to get all this straight. You also have to do some of this on one side of the wrench to make it look better. But there you go. I'll try to take a few nice little pictures of it. And thanks for watching. One last clip. We did heat these with a torch and dump them in cold water. We did not temper them. That's all we did. And they were still able to be filed because they were so soft. Unbelievable how you could file this metal in a wrench. So just thought I'd add that little tip in there. I didn't do the tempering. I just got them red hot, close to orange, dumped them in cold water, and I was still able to file on it. It was a little bit harder to do, but do what you want to do on that. You get carried away, you can make it too hard and break the tip or something. So, thanks again.